lot of people think becoming a millionaire is about luck. Like you had to be born into money, make a huge salary, or hit some crazy investment. But honestly, it's a lot less mysterious than that. If you strip everything down, there are really just three simple things that matter. That's it. The first is time. The second is how much you invest. The third is your return. And once you understand those three, wealth starts to feel a lot more practical. The first thing, time, this is the biggest one. Because compounding is weird. In the beginning, it barely looks like it's working. You're putting money in. The account grows a little. Nothing feels dramatic. And that's exactly why people quit. They think, this isn't doing much. But that's how compounding works. It's slow at first, and then later it starts doing heavy lifting. So the mistake a lot of people make is waiting. Waiting until they make more. Waiting until life feels stable. Waiting until they understand investing better. But every year you wait costs you something. Not just money. It costs you time. And time is the one thing you can't get back. That's why starting early matters so much. Not because you need to be perfect. Just because the longer your money has to work, the more powerful the result gets. The second thing, how much you invest. This one is pretty simple. The more you invest, the faster you get there. That doesn't mean you need to suddenly become extreme. It just means you need a plan. One of the easiest ways to do this is to increase your investing rate a little every year. Maybe you start at 5%. Then next year you go to 6%. Then 7%. And you keep going. That kind of rule is powerful because it grows with you. As your income grows, your investing grows too. And that's where a lot of people mess up. They get a raise, but instead of increasing their investing, they increase their lifestyle. Nicer apartment, more takeout, better car, more little upgrades. And then they wonder why their income went up, but their wealth didn't. That's the trap. If you want to build wealth faster, you have to make sure at least some of your raises go to your future, not just your present. Third thing, your return. This is the one people obsess over the most, and usually way too much. Everybody wants to think they're going to find the perfect stock or some genius strategy that gets them huge returns. Probably not. And that's okay. You really do not need some magical return to become wealthy. You need consistency more than brilliance. That's why this lever matters. But it shouldn't be your main obsession. A decent long-term return is enough. What matters more is that you keep investing and don't sabotage yourself with high fees, bad decisions, or chasing hype. Because one of the easiest ways to hurt your returns is not bad luck. It's paying too much in fees or constantly trying to outsmart the process. Simple beats exciting more often than people want to admit. What most people miss. Here's the truth. The math is not actually the hardest part. The behavior is. Because money is emotional. People bring fear into it, status into it, family baggage into it, old beliefs into it. Some people were raised to think investing is risky. Some people were never taught anything about money. Some people make more money now but still handle it with the same fear or chaos they had years ago. That stuff matters. And it's a big reason why people know what to do, but still don't do it. That's why automation helps. That's why good systems help. That's why boring helps. Because the less emotional your process is, the easier it is to stay consistent. And consistency is what actually builds wealth, the real millionaire path. Becoming a millionaire usually doesn't feel exciting, at least not while it's happening. It feels like automatic transfers. It feels like saying no sometimes. It feels like keeping your lifestyle under control. It feels like ignoring hype. It feels like repeating the same smart decision over and over. That's why a lot of people overlook it, because it doesn't look flashy enough. But that's also why it works. So if you want the simplest version, here it is. Start as early as you can. Increase what you invest over time. Don't obsess over magical returns. Keep fees low. Automate what you can. And stay in the game. That's really it. That's how ordinary people end up with extraordinary results. Not because they got lucky. Because they kept pulling the right levers long enough. This is Arlura magazine. We uncover hidden truths about money and debt, so you can see how the financial system really works and make smarter decisions with your money. This video is for educational and informational purposes only. It is not financial, investment, tax, or legal advice. Investing involves risk, and returns are never guaranteed. Always do your own research and consider speaking with a qualified financial professional before making financial decisions.